Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Clutch with Makoy Dubs. Few months ago, which is last year, we reviewed the Nissan Z Premium, which is the kind of entry-level variant, but not so entry-level variant of the Fairlady Z line up here in the Philippines. And I kind of admit to you that nagulantang ako dahil ang sarap imaneho ng drive na yon because of its daily drivability but also with its fun GT factor. But what we have here is the ultra top of the line Fairlady Z. But here in the Philippines, we call it the Z mismo. So my question here is it worth it with the additional 1 million peso? Let's find out. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung labas ng Z mismo. Actually, wala naman halos significant changes kumpara sa Z Premium. But since this is the Nismo variant, you get red accents on your lip, on your front lip, but also on your side skirts and also sa iyong rear bumper, you have that red accent. And also, meron kang Nismo spoiler sa may likuran. But of course, it's not all about the aesthetics because the Z Nismo engineers also talks about, or they also focused on making the Z Nismo very nimble and sporty when it comes to handling. That's why you have the Sport Tune suspension, not just in front but also at the back. You also have the crossbars sa may harap at sa may likuran. But what you're going to love is the Akebono brakes, which is very strong. I love the feel of these brakes. And also, ang alloy wheels mo, 19-inch forged alloy wheels from Race Engineering. Okay, entrada naman tayo dito sa loob ng Z mismo. Okay, walang kapalya-palya ang pagpasok sa loob. Kasi pag swabe talaga ang pagpasok, wala kang magiging problema dyan. Now, talking about the interior, halos wala namang pinagbago, to be quite honest, with the Z Premium. But what you're going to appreciate is that if, of course, kung car enthusiast ka din talaga at gusto mo ng pormado at pangmalakasang upuan, the seats are Recaro seats. Oo, ayan, kitang-kita ninyo. Masarap to talaga upuan. Oo, sana lahat masarap ang inuupuan, di ba? Anyway, going back to our interior, the steering feel is nice because you have the perfect blend of Alcantara and also leather. Meron ka ring red line dito sa gitna para alam mo kung ikaw ba ay nakasentro pa o hindi. You still have the 3 gauges dito sa gitna. Very Fairlady Z in fashion, wherein you will see the boost, the turbo speed, and also your battery voltage. Now, the drive modes consists of 3 types. You have the standard, the sport, and the sport plus. But in everyday driving, standard lang ang kailangan mo. Unless magta-track ka sa Clark or sa BRC, doon ka na mag-sport or sport plus. But overall, nothing really special inside the interior because it's still the Fairlady Z feel, diba? And with all the bits and pieces from the 370Z, mafe-feel mo yan dito. Like for example, sa aircon buttons, even the handbrake, even dito sa may side dito, very 370Z feel. But, of course, my only gripe would be yung infotainment screen or the infotainment system. I hope mas malaki sana yung screen or let's say mas updated sana. But overall, for a daily driver, if you're going to daily this, it depends on your taste and priority because the Fairlady Z or the Z Premium is more daily driver friendly. Also, I would like to share na Bose sound system din yung ating speakers dito. So, kung mahilig ka sa tugs-tugs, edi tugs-tugs tayo. Okay? But guys, the Z mismo isn't just talking about the upgraded looks, or the exterior, or the interior. It also talks about huge improvement when it comes to performance. Because what we have here is the V6 twin-turbo engine that is coupled with the 9-speed automatic transmission na mamaya ikikwento ko sa inyo kung ano yung feel niya dahil sobrang bilis niya mag-shift. But this one churns out 420 PS and 520 Newton meters of torque. So if you're going to ask me if it's a beast, yes, it's a beast. It's both Beauty and the Beast. Taray. Katulad nga din ng nabanggit ko last time sa Z Premium last year, ang pinaka-favorite ko talaga na part ng Fair Lady Z is the rear part. But also, since this is the Z Nismo variant, wala rin naman pinagbago sa exhaust system. Kumpara doon sa Z Premium, it's still the same. But the engine output is, pretty beefed up. Siyempre, kapag meron kang ganitong klaseng sasakyan, you are not focusing about practicality and functionality because at the end of the day, you're talking about style, forma, di ba? Pero I must say na it's pretty okay naman for its space dito sa rear trunk niya. Hindi kasya dito yung maleta na malaki. Kunwari, babiyahe ka papuntang Japan and then meron kang 25 kilo limit na maleta, hindi yan kakasya dito, no? So, usually, yung mga maleta na kakasya dito yung mga pang-overhead, no, sa eroplano. But also, nag-try din ako mag-grocery last weekend with the Z Nismo and even with the Z Premium last year. Kasya yung mga groceries, di ba? Ample size naman siya. But again, when you have this kind of car, you are not talking about functionality or space dahil two-seater lang to Hindi siya tulad ng Prelude or let's say tulad ng BRZ and 86 na pwede ang 4 na tao. Pero of course, yung kakasya doon sa likuran mga bagets na or mga bata. Alright, so we're driving the Nissan Z Nismo. It's a different kind of beast in a way. Number one, you got the aesthetic upgrades. Number two, what's really more important here is the engine. They use the same engine with the Z Premium, which is the 3-liter V6, which is the VR30 DDTT. So definitely it's the same number. But the tuning is different because this one churns out 420 PS and 520 Newton meters of torque. So it's really a beast. Matulin sa kung matulin, di ba? And for me, the Z Premium is a daily driver candidate because it's comfortable, malambot, but this one, it's firm, 'di ba? Matigas ang suspension. Ramdam mo yung bawat kalsada. Pero what you're going to love here is the handling. Yun yung pinagkaiba ng Z Premium dito sa Z Nismo. Superb ang handling nitong auto na to. And all thanks to the Nissan engineers, talagang inayos nila yung suspension na this is track ready, 'di ba? Na parang okay, gamitin mo to pang track. Ito yung ipanglalaban mo sa Type R, 'di ba? Ito yung ipanglalaban mo sa BMW M2 Comp. Yun ay panglalaban mo. The driving feel, it's different. It sips more gas because the engine is more powerful. It requires at least 98 octane rating. So when you have this car, kailangan malalim ang bulsa mo, hindi lamang sa maintenance nito but also pagdating din sa gasolina. But of course, Nissan, as with any other Japanese car, it's easy to maintain, 'di ba? The bits and pieces of the car are kinda hiniram or derived from the previous 370Z. You would see that on some trims dito sa interior, but the engine is different, of course, because the 370Z had a naturally aspirated V6, which is really punchy, but also at the same time, it sounds really good. Magkaiba kasi yung characteristic ng turbo sa NA Syempre dito kailangan diinan mo talaga yung paa mo para maramdaman mo yung punch niya. But the low-end torque is there already. Push it, it will rev up to 2,000 to 2,500 RPM. You would feel the 520 Newton meters of torque already. Sabi ko nga, hindi mo nakakailanganin ng sport mode or sport plus mode kung gagamitin mo naman to everyday because at the end of the day, dun tayo sa safe lang. So standard mode is pretty ample already, and you get that or you get that juice of power. Now the brakes, let's talk about the brakes because this one has the Akebono brakes. Comparing it to the Z Premium, of course, mas stronger yung brakes nito. Mas feel mo talaga. Kumbaga, kung yung Z Premium Salmon, eto Piranha when it comes to kumakagat. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin yung presyo. Kasi yung Z Nismo, 4.7 million. Yung regular na Z Premium, it's 3.8 to 3.9 million. Huling kita ko, 3.988 million na nga siya. Mas mahal na siya sa Civic Type R. And definitely much way expensive than the GR Yaris. So, okay. Pagdating sa price, syempre, kung gusto mo ng Z Nismo, magdadagdag ka ng pera, di ba? Iipon ka pa ng marami para maging Z Nismo. Pero, if you would come to think of it, wala na kasing GTR eh, di ba? Kumbaga, ceased na yung production ng Nissan GTR globally. So, you're going to think, gusto ko ba ng baby GTR? Dahil wala ng GTR, ang kukunin ko ba ay Z Nismo? So, yun yung mga iisipin mo, 'di ba? Kapag kukuha ka ng ganitong klaseng sasakyan. Or will I settle for the Z Premium, which is merong manual and automatic transmission because the Z Nismo doesn't have a manual transmission. And I heard that the manual of the Z Premium is way better than the automatic. Talking about the automatic transmission, this is where the Z Nismo shines as well. Ang bilis niyang mag-shift, para na siyang Porsche 911 pagdating sa shift. As in, sobrang bilis niyang mag-shift. Quick, it's snappy, and it's very agile. Nag-blend in yung pagtono ng makina dito sa transmission, which is really good. I'm very impressed. Sobrang bilis ng shift niya talaga. Paulit-ulit na ako. Okay, sa sasakyan, hindi naman laging magaganda yung pwede nating i-point out. Pero there are points for improvement or sana ginawa din ng Nissan for the Z Nismo variant. Number one, I was kind of hoping for a different kind of exhaust system. Yung tipong madi-differentiate mo naman din with the Z Premium. Sana meron siyang quad-tip exhaust. Kasi yung exhaust niya, same din with the Z Premium. Also, the infotainment system. It's kind of outdated and the quality of the backup camera it needs improvement. So, sana yung mga ganung bagay. Kasi ganito yan eh. Isipin mo, may 4.7 million ka sa bangko mo o uutang ka sa bangko. Siyempre gusto mo naman yung di ba? Yung maganda yung auto, pero siyempre yung madi-differentiate mo siya with others, yung ganon. Parang bumili ka ng saging sa palengke. Pero kung gusto mo ng mas malaking saging at mas makinis na saging, saan ka bibili ng saging? Sa SNR, sa Landers. Ganon, nagigets nyo ba yon? So, yun yung ibig kong sabihin dito. Nothing negative about it. Kasi aesthetic, okay, nandiyan na yan eh. Diba? Iba talaga siya eh. Iba yung look niya kumpara sa regular na Z. So, yun. Yun lang yung mga things to ponder on when you are going to decide for your first or next sports car. Kasi ang sports car, ang pagbili ng sports car, hindi yan hindi yan impulse buy, diba? Hindi yan ay gusto ko ng sports car bukas. Hindi ganun yan. For people like us, like ako, tulad ko, hindi ako mayaman. Mag-iipon ako talaga for this. So ganun ang pagbili ng sports car. And you buy a sports car because of your emotions. May emotional factor yan kaya ka bumibili ng sports car. Diba? Why? Because you want to reward yourself. You want to give yourself a tap on the back dahil you're doing a great job for the past decade. It's your reward for yourself. And therefore, when you give reward to yourself, kailangan maganda yung reward. Diba? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's you who will decide. Nissan is doing its job, answering the call of the enthusiasts. Now, do not give up on sports cars. Nissan is answering the enthusiast. Nandiyan na ang option mo. Z Premium, Z Nismo. Anong choice mo? It's for you to find out. Thank you for watching.